My dear viewers, I'm so happy to have you once again in this new session where I'm going to be talking about Microsoft PowerPoint, and we shall look at what it is and some of the terms we use when using PowerPoint. So when we talk of PowerPoint, this is simply a presentation software which was developed by Microsoft. Microsoft PowerPoint, it helps the users, it enables the users to create, it enables the users to create slideshows, which is usually composed of text. It can be videos, it can be images, you can have charts, and this PowerPoint is used in various areas. For example, we can use in presentations, meeting. We can use PowerPoint in our lecture room to maybe give lectures. We use PowerPoint in making business reports. We use PowerPoint also, we can use like PowerPoint in training sessions. So let's look at some of the terminologies that we have in PowerPoint. You will realize that there are lots of terminologies that we use in PowerPoint. Let me give you an overview. So when you come to PowerPoint, and I want to give you an empty, for example, let me give you this page. Okay, and let me bring a layout, choose a layout for you, and show you what I'm talking about. So PowerPoint has some of the terminologies we shall find in PowerPoint. We shall see that there's something called a slide. And what is a slide? A slide is simply a single page. For example, this area which I'm indicating with this cursor, it is a single page or a screen in PowerPoint presentation where we can enter our contents like the titles, we enter our text there, we enter images, we can put our charts or even enter our video. And I talked of it being a single page, which is in PowerPoint presentation, but I know you might be understanding. We might try to ask yourself, what is presentation? Presentation is simply that heading. If you come here where my cursor is and you come where I'm pointing at, you'll see I have presentation 1. Presentation is that heading to your file, which when you have not actually yet saved your work, your PowerPoint document, you're going to always see here it's entered as presentation 1. In case I open another file, I'll have presentation 2. That is what presentation is. So another term we shall come across is slide layout. So a slide layout is simply that predefined slide templates that determine the arrangement of contents on slides, such as the title slide. You have title and content. Let me show you where, when you come to the home tab and you come here to slide layout, you're going to see different slide layouts. You can see here, this is title slide, title and content, section header, to contents, comparison. So this is what we call slide layout. Another term that we find in PowerPoint is slide master. The slide master is the main slide template that controls the overall look of a presentation, such as the fonts, the color, and then the background. So when you have your slide, you can have the slide master, which will be showing the overall look, which determines the overall look of your presentation. Another term that we are going to see when we're using PowerPoint is the placeholders. So when we talk of placeholders, let me show, for example, let's take this slide layout. Okay, placeholders are simply these areas where we enter different variables. For example, here it's saying that click to add title. So this is a placeholder for title, and this is also a place, and this one is click to add text is a placeholder for your text. This is where you enter your text. Here is also another placeholder for text. If we came to another layout, if I open another layout, for example, this, okay, you'll see that I have a placeholder to add title. I had here, this will add text, and then this placeholder is to add your picture. So your pictures will be added in this placeholder according to the slide layout that you're having. So that is what we understand by slide layout. So another terminology we'll also get when we're using PowerPoint, we are going to see that there's something called a slideshow. What is a slideshow? A slideshow is simply the presentation mode in which slides are displayed one at a time, usually for a live audience. For example, if I show you this is my home page, and if you navigate through this tab, you will find here that we have a slideshow tab where you're going to have here your different options to choose from. You can say from the beginning, from current slide, present on a customer slideshow, set up slideshows. You can hide the slide, rehearse timing, record slideshows. So you choose what you want to feel like from the beginning. If you had like your, for example, now me, it is display here. It's displaying. That was my first slide, but I don't have another slide. In case I had another slide, it would continue from there. Okay, so that is slideshows. It usually presents the mode in which your slides are displayed. Okay, one at a time. So another terminology that I want to mention about is transition. It's a special. Transition is special effects applied when moving from one slide to another in a presentation. For example, you can include transition. If you're following my cursor, you will see here an area written transition. So you can have none, meaning that you not have no transition there. You can have cut, you can have fade, you can have push, wipe, split. Let me give you an example where you can use transition. Let me use this, which has something. If I said I want to use a fade transition, this is how my slideshow will appear. This is how it will play out. When I say I'm going to use wipe, this is how it will play out. When I say I want to use random, that's how the transition will occur. So you can apply this effect to your presentation. Another terminology is animation. So for animation, as you can still follow on your tab, you'll realize that animation has the same. You can play with the words, how you want the words to keep coming up in animation. So for animation, for example, if I wanted to apply, I want to choose, I want to select everything. I want to apply an animation. That's how an animation is. So you can, animation, it's a movement effects that you apply to individual elements on a slide, such as a text, image. You can apply it on charts. So animation controls how and when contexts appear. You can say I want my title to come first in this manner, maybe in a split manner, and then I can choose that I want these contents to come maybe in a wipe manner. So this is how it will appear, or I would say I want it to come in a wheel manner. So that is animation. It controls what? how and when contents appears. Another important terminology is the theme. What is a theme? So the theme in PowerPoint, if I come to the home page, I'm going to get theme under design. So you can see these are themes. So these are the different themes. If you are to apply them, I can say I want this theme, I want my presentation to come to this theme. So I'll apply the different themes that I desire to my presentation. And then another effect that I can, another terminology you can use in PowerPoint, you have normal views, and then you have outlines. So the outlines is that displays. The outline displays the presentation in a text outline. You can use dots. You can use when you're formatting, like showing the slide titles, and then you can use things like bullet points, which is it's usually important in focusing on what? The text content. That is what, like for example, if you looked at let me look at a better theme. If you looked at my slide here, you'll see that my outline may have used here numbers, but if I wanted to change, I could choose to change the outline and say I can choose the outline and say I want to use dots. Okay, you can say I want to use dots. So what other thing I would use? I can say I want to use bullet points. So I'll apply that effect to my presentation. Also, another terminology, another term we can use, we can have the slides sorter. That's a view that shows all slides in a thumbnail form, allowing it to rearrange the order of the slide by dragging or dropping them. And then also we have slide design. The slide designs, as you can see here, those are still the designs. So customizing the appearance of your slide, including background, colors, the schemes, and then the fonts. Those are all in slide designs, as I've shown you here. You can have a color, the theme, the font sizes, and so on. Then the rest of the things are things like smart art. You can come to the home page and then you'll find smart art. You can put your contents in an article way. You can decorate your contents that way. Then a template. Another term is a template. It's a pre-designed file in PowerPoint that provides structures and layout for presentation. It includes pre-designed slide layouts like color, fonts, then sometimes sample contents. And then we have the presenter view. The presenter view, usually it's a special mode that allows the presenter to view notes on upcoming slides on the screen. There's something else that we have that is called the you can have something like the I don't know if I can remember. There is also something called the note pane. The note pane in PowerPoint is simply this area at the base of your slide. When you come there where my cursor is, you tap. So this area called the note pane. Okay, let me move this a bit up. This area called the, like see here, you click to add notes. So note pane is a section below each slide where the presenter can add anything, can add any notes to his slide, but these are only visible to the presenter only. It's only the presenter who is able to view this note, but not the audience during the presentation. So I can come here to my note pane and add something, maybe like I want to remind myself of something during presentation. I'll add something, maybe like outline the causes like that. So I'm the only one who is going to be able to view this text, but not my audience. So members, I thank you all for tuning into this session. I hope we have learned and we shall be able to apply them when we are using our PowerPoint. Please stay tuned for my next video, and don't forget to hit the notification button so that you are able to get more information. Thank you.